Hi everyone, welcome to Enlightened Tarot. Thanks for coming over. So we're just going to get straight into the reading today. I'm asking the question, is the divine masculine reconnecting with the divine feminine at any point? Two cards did fly out. So we've got here the past life relationship connection, and also that this very strong compatibility between both of you has come through. So we're just going to ask some more. Let's see, is the masculine energy reconnecting with the divine feminine at any point? Is the masculine reconnecting? For those feminines who are waiting for the masculine to reconnect, to get in touch, to reach out, just show the feminine energy where the masculine sits with reconnection with the feminine. Just show us the energy of the masculine. Let's have a look here. Religious factors, deception, love yourself first, attraction, trust, and red flag. So looking at this feminines, I feel like it's quite a struggle for the masculines to be reaching out right now. Even going into the coming months, like we've just started May now, so May, June, July, August, September, I don't quite feel that the masculine energy is going to be reaching out anytime soon in these coming months. So I'm just going to get some more insight, but I feel like the masculine is still on a journey of learning and growing. And I don't feel that they've really come into their own fully yet. Let's have a look. Okay, so, yeah. So we've got the snake here in the Lenormand deck. So the snake, number 7. The cross here, number 36. And the fish going in different directions, number 34. It feels like they've still got inner work to do. I'm just going to have a look with this deck here, but there is some fear here of really being their truth, of really being their full selves. I feel like they have grown, but not to a good enough place to reconnect with the feminines right now. I don't feel like that they're in the best place in their own energy. I feel like they've still got quite a bit of work actually to do on themselves. They've got to look at, talking about the heart chakra, healing the heart chakra properly, because there's been relationships in their experience on their journey that have not been fully let go of. And maybe there are some ties with the past relationships, as in maybe there's money connections, maybe there's businesses, maybe there is kids as well. There's something tying them up, and I don't feel it's been easy for them to fully let go, even if they're in different relationships, you know, but I feel like there is something tying them to an ex. So let's have a look. Okay, so woman holding a coin has come out, and I feel here that this past relationship was, a lot of it was money, material things with them, and that they were taking from the divine masculine without really giving much back. I feel that they didn't have enough love to give the masculines, and so the masculines felt quite hurt and unloved and not valued enough by their ex. And I feel that they're still carrying that forward into where they are now. And so it's harder to connect with feminines, divine feminines, a twin flame, because the feminines are growing and learning and changing and evolving quite a bit. So that's why it is not in alignment with both of you. It's not in alignment with both of you. It's not fully synchronizing together at the minute. And here you can see the thinking man. So the masculines here, they've got you going on in their thoughts. They remembered so much stuff about your connection initially. They've remembered so much stuff. They've realized that there was something there, even if they didn't quite at that point, but they knew they were drawn to you. They've realized, and they do have you in their head. quite a bit. They've got you going on in thought. And if you exchanged anything between each other, whether it was a gift, a letter, something that reminded you of them, they have still got it. They have kept it, hidden it away from everybody. They have got it somewhere stored in their own private storage place. They've got it. So if you exchange letters, for example, then they have put it in a safe place so that nobody can see it, nobody can read it, and nobody can touch it. Not even their present relationship. This is how much you mean to the masculines. And here you can see that they're still on their journey of growth. Let's grab the surrender deck here. Show me anything further with the masculines coming forward for the feminines. But the feminines who are still waiting, can you show the feminines anything further about the divine masculine energy reconnecting at some point? Okay, let's have a look. Surrender to your intuition. Surrender defensiveness. Surrender comparisons with other people. So there's quite a bit of work still on the masculines to do, you know, and because of this person here, they've got the barriers up. They're telling me that intuition is good, it is tuned in, but they need to trust it more. They think, they know, they get the answer, then they somewhat discard it, you know. They're not fully listening, you know. They get the answer, they get the insight, so they feel things more so than what they did before, but they're not fully trusting it. And that's because of previous relationships, previous situations, you know, and still being bothered to some extent about what other people think. So you can see that there is still stuff to be working on. Let's just get this deck here, the Soul Connections deck. Show me anything further for the feminines to know regarding the masculine energy reconnecting. Anything further to know? Anything the feminines should know? Stop it here. Cherish your relationship. So think on the good terms, the good times you had, the laughs that you had, the times that you shared together. Think of those moments, because when you do that, that's going to pull it in a bit more and reconnect you a bit more than the way it may be feeling of the lack of their presence being around, or a lack of communication with the masculine energy. Rejoice, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. So recognition, the divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. So when it's in alignment, and as you know, feminines, you know, if you're doing this inner work, that we do have off days, we all have off days, and you know, you're not always in alignment with self. You can't be, because we can't all be perfect, because there's a lot of triggers, up and down triggers, emotions. We've got so many things that we have to deal with sometimes, and so it's not always easy to process quickly. But having said that, you know about inner work, you know how to jump back on that journey of self-love and self-healing. You know how to do it. So if you can do some of this inner work, the chakra meditations are very good for the feminines, the listening to the intuition, so that you know, when you're being told to do meditation or to set some affirmations, follow that guidance to do, and just jump back on it as soon as you can. If you've fallen off a little bit off the track of meditating, get back on that and be strong enough, and assure yourself, feminines, that you know, to do that inner work again will mean that you have a possibility of reconnecting with your divine masculine. That's if you want to. If you've fully let go of the masculine, then there's no real need to be putting that intention of wanting to reconnect with your masculine. It's just really about the inner work. But so far the question was, you know, are you going to reconnect with the masculines? If you've been wondering, that I don't feel that this is coming in anytime soon, because of the connection to self the masculine has to find, they have to dig deeper. They have to go more within. I feel that they're dealing with a lot of people around them, family, friends, colleagues. I feel like there is influence and still kind of bogging them down to some extent. And so they're not able to fully. So if it's been a while that you've not seen your masculine energy, you know, just know that they're still learning and growing as well as yourselves. But the feminines usually are on a much more advanced level than the masculines. So keep on with that inner work. Just know that whatever comes in is all part of the plan, and it's also vibrationally attracting as well, as you know, feminine. So what you put out, you're attracting back in. So again, jumping on the meditation energy will be a good thing for you. So I'll wrap this up there. I hope this reading has helped. I hope it's resonated. And I hope it's given you that insight if you've been wondering about the masculines reconnecting with you. I'll leave it there. I want to send you all lots of love, light and peace. And stay strong on this journey, guys. And I will speak to you all very soon.